What's going on, everyone? Design Coma here. Welcome to the channel, and today I'm going to talk about a couple different things. I'm going to go over some more impressions on the advanced supply drops that you can purchase, and I'm also going to talk about the Project Morpheus. You know, I've been reading up on that a little bit today. It seems like a pretty interesting device. Today I was playing some domination. I was doing the domination challenge today, so I figured I'd play a little domination. It's usually not my strongest, game mode, but I did pretty well in this map. Not too bad. I think I did 23 and 21, so not too bad. At least I finished on the positive side. So something I do want to share is just something really funny, something really hilarious. My son shared a a discussion he was having with his biology teacher, and I don't know if this was class-wide or if it was just those two talking for whatever. My son talks to his teachers all the time. He's a very social person, which is really cool. So he's talking to his teacher, and apparently I don't even know how they got on the subject or how we got on the subject, but he shares with me that his teacher told him why our farts stink. And apparently it's because we have bacteria, in there. And so, I know it sounds kind of gross and everything, but, at the same time, I don't know, I just found it really hilarious. It's just, butt bacteria, so that's why our farts stink, and, my son said he calls it Butt-terria, so, so he can be quite the comedian sometimes. And it's one of the cool things, having kids. They come up with the darndest things. So to the subjects, as far as the supply drops go, at first, I was really apprehensive about it. I think it's gonna, it's obviously it's gonna upset people. Some people aren't thrilled about it. And for me personally, how you spend your money is how you spend your money. Some of the montages I was watching, which is what I expected. I totally expected to see a bunch of montages coming out with those that have the disposable income to be able to purchase them. And there was one where it was quite a substantial amount of money. I'm not going to mention how much, and or who it was, and he got some pretty good elites. There's no doubt about it. He got the Battle 27 Inferno. There were a couple other ones he got, a couple really good shotguns. The Amelie Whalehorn, and excuse me, a lot of those some of those weapons I got. Like, I got the Whalehorn. I have yet to use it. I went in too soon. Yeah, that's embarrassing. I got mashed by the building. It actually just mashed my toes and killed me. So yeah, how you spend your money is completely up to you. Obviously that, for me personally, I'm gonna grind it out and just eventually get the weapons whenever I get them, if I get them. If I don't get them, I don't get them. But there's plenty of DLCs that are going to be coming. There's the new, the 15 extra prestige levels now, and I still have lots of prestiges to go. I haven't even hit master prestige level yet, so I got a ways to go. But at the same time, however you do it is obviously completely up to you, or the individual, I should say. So yeah, looks like it will definitely increase your odds of getting an elite weapon. But at the same time, and I haven't even bought any, but from the videos I've been watching, it makes me feel like, okay, I bought the season pass, I can get the DLC, and I feel like now if I were to buy those, I just feel like I'm paying like 3 times for something that eventually I'll get, I'd like to have it now, but you know, I'm a person who, you know, practices patience, you know, so but that's me personally, you know, everybody's different, you know, so, but hey, you know, good luck to everybody and anybody who purchases the supply drops, whether you do the 10-pack or you get 20 of them. I mean, you do get like a bonus, you get 3 extra when you buy the 10-pack, so you're really getting 13. So yeah, those are my thoughts on that. And so now I'm going to talk about the Project Morpheus. You know, this thing, it looks like it's going to be a pretty cool little device. You know, I'm not at GDC. You know, I would love to be there. I would love to go to PAX, but you know, money-wise, that's obviously not going to happen right now. You know, that's just not it's not gonna fly. But eventually, one of these years, one of these days, you know, I'll get there. And some of the tweets that were coming out on my Twitter feed, you know, it just kind of caught my attention because I just kept seeing so many different ones that I thought, you know, I gotta go read up on this. I gotta go check this out. And the more I read about it, it's sounding pretty neat. It looks like it's gonna be something that's gonna be really cool for games. I'm not sure how far it's gonna take games or how far it's gonna get into games, but it looks like it's gonna be something pretty neat. So a few things that I want to share is it's gonna be 1920 by 1080. It'll have a 5.7-inch OLED screen inside of it, and it looks like it's going to launch the first half of next year, first half of 2016. One of the things that really caught my attention was the field of view is 100 degrees, and it looks like it's going to support up to 120 frames per second. I mean, that's crazy. Could you imagine? I mean, just being able to play any game at 120 frames. That would be really cool. One of the questions that I found in the article is, you know, does it have a place with consoles? And you know, for me personally, and everybody's gonna feel different about this, I think it does. You know, I've played a few games where it has like a virtual reality, you know, thing. This was at like arcades or something. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Dave and Buster's, but they would have, you know, something along those lines of a virtual reality game there, and it was pretty cool. So I think it's really going to be something that's, you know, it's going to be neat for games. You know, I mean, we had Move, you know, and you know, we got the Wii, you know, and those. I don't play the Wii very often, but my kids do have it. You know, it's, you know, I am an old school gamer. I like to sit with my controller in my hand, and you know, just, you know, that's how I like to play my games. But I'm always open to new things. You know, I'd like to be open to new things. And this thing's looking like it might be, you know, it looks like it's going to be something really interesting for games. I don't know what it's going to do for games yet. Some of the games that they had, you know, available at GDC for people to check out, you know, with the device. You know, the shark game, which I believe they showed in 2015, and they had a few others. I think there was a castle one, and I can't remember all of them. And you know, people were, you know, they were talking about it pretty well. You know, they were giving it some pretty decent praise. But the one thing that kind of bothers me right now is, I mean, this thing looks pretty big. It just looks like it's gonna make my neck hurt if I'm playing a game. So it doesn't look like it's something that you're gonna want to be playing, you know, like say Advanced Warfare for, you know, 2 hours or something, and you know, 3 hours. It looks like it's really gonna put a crick in your neck or something. But this is still just a prototype version. It looks different from the one they showed last year, but it is still just a prototype. So they still have a little bit of things to iron out. They still got a ways to go, some changes to make. and eventually they're going to come out with, you know, the final product, and we're going to see it, you know, I would say probably by the end of the year. I'm just guessing, you know, and you know, I don't know how much it's going to be. There's no price point yet. So yeah, that's pretty much my take on the advanced drops and the Project Morpheus. You know, go Matrix, right? So if you guys liked the video, that's great. I hope you liked it. And if you want to give it a like, please give it a like. If you want to leave comments, please comment. I'll definitely try to answer them as much as I can. And if you want to subscribe, that'd be awesome too.